Do you remember your first console? One day you were just minding your own business, and then you just happen to walk into the living room, then you find your whole family playing Wii Sports for the Nintendo Wii, right? Or maybe you just walked in on your uncle playing on the Xbox 360. Do you also remember all the games you used to play after coming home from school? Maybe play Spider-Man for the PS2? Or maybe play some Call of Duty and say something in regards about having sexual intercourse with their mom every time you died? I am asking these questions because in today's video, we're taking a little trip down memory lane, and we're delving into the world of video game consoles. From all the retro ones, like the ones I just mentioned, and ones you can pretty much buy right now for as high as $800. I'd just looked that up while typing this script, by the way. This video is completely different from my normal gaming videos, if you have noticed. So if for whatever reason you want more tier list videos from me, I'm afraid you have the wrong channel for that. Now welcome, fellow gamers, to the video game console tier list. Whether you've been gaming since the Atari days, or you've just joined within the gaming community recently, this tier list has something for everyone. My name is Bagel Baboosh, don't wear it out, and I, much like most of you watching, had grown up alongside some of these incredible gaming machines throughout my childhood. In this video, I will be ranking these consoles into tiers. The ranking will be based on examining their unique qualities, the impact they've had on the gaming industry as a whole, but mostly based on my opinion and experience. Yes, I know, very shocking. Keep in mind that there are some consoles that I never actually owned or even touched in my whole life. So if you want to yell at me at any point in this video, please do so in the comments below. It's very good for the algorithm. Without further stalling, let's just jump right into the tier list. Alright, so now we're on to the actual tier list. Let me just start. So starting off with the 3DS XL, we have. So for the 3DS XL, I mostly just played Pokemon games on it. I asked my dad to get it for me because I wanted to play Pokemon Y on it, and it turned out like to be average. Like looking back on it, but like I have to say I had fun. Like I think it was like the second Pokemon game I've ever played. I could be wrong, so I'm putting that in like S tier because I'm also playing on it recently. Okay, so to DSi, also I'm putting down S tier because like it's the second DS handheld that I just like play Pokemon on like recently. Like honestly, in my spare time. Like I just play Pokemon in my spare time and watch a bunch of YouTube videos in the background while I'm just like shiny hunting actually. Yeah. Yeah, just so far I just have like 2 DS handhelds up there. Then we have the Nintendo 64. I mean, I have like I only remember seeing the cartridge for the Mario 64, and like I felt uncomfortable seeing Bowser like on the cartridge. I'm just gonna put it in like here. Like I never actually played on it. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, because technically I have touched it, but I just don't remember. Okay, so PS1, I believe. I want to say in C tier, but like only because I don't remember much when I was younger. Like I think I saw my uncle and then his friends or like my cousins or whatever playing Crash Bandicoot on it, and I wanted to turn, and I just like died a lot, like, and I just like stopped. So PS2, I never actually played PS2 or 3 throughout my whole life or played any games on either of those. But PS4, I'm gonna have to put on A tier. It's not on S tier because like it's like so loud as a jet plane. I have to like leave the cabinet door open where I like keep the PS4. So I just had to keep the door open so it doesn't like suffocate and it's not as loud as a jet engine. And like but like I played a lot of console games on it, and it's like I think the main console that I played at the time, like when I'm over, like when I'm just like feeling like playing games, it's not like on my computer because at the time my computer was like complete shit. Okay, PS5. I'm gonna have to put that in like A tier for now, like better, mostly because I had got one recently, like after like my uncle like took several months trying to actually find one because there was like a whole shortage and most of them were being scalped. But Like I bought like a God of War Ragnarok for it, but I never actually played it. I have like a whole list of games I wanted to buy as soon as I got the PS5, but like I never actually touched it. Mostly because I never really bothered to leave my room. Okay, PS Vita. No, just no, that's just a normal PlayStation Portable. Vita. I mean, I only touched like an emulator version of it, like PAP. No, actually for PSP, I'm just gonna put it on like A tier. Like I played like some games, like I think it was Daxter, and then like there was an Avengers game on it, and then like one SpongeBob game. But like I think I got like soft locked or something, and I couldn't progress properly, so I just like gave up on that. Like I remember I played an emulator version of it. I think it was called the. I know I called it the PAP. Like I know I played like a normal PlayStation Portable on it. So yeah, didn't play much games on that. So let me just move on. Okay, Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna have to put in A tier as like there's a lot of great exclusive games for it, but like the console itself is just like not exactly great. Like the hardware is just like very limited. If you try like because it was the first console where I just tried playing Fortnite on it, which I probably should like done some, which I probably should like known better, like to play Fortnite on the Switch of all consoles. Like I only got into Fortnite because of the Switch, and and like obviously I also got it because like the concept of being able to like game at home or even when you're on the go, like for a console instead of just like a laptop was like I thought was pretty neat, even though it's not exactly like, the first of its kind. Okay, so now next we have the Nintendo Wii. I have to put this in S tier. I just got to. Like everyone and their grandma has this. If you didn't have this, like back in the day, you were no one. Like sure, you may have like the Xbox or the PS3 or whatever was popular during its time. But either way, if you didn't, at the end of the day, if you didn't have the Wii, you you like you like what were you doing like at that time? Like everyone had this because it was like cheaper than the competition, and like and it's basically like there's like I watched a whole Mr. Who's the Boss video on like all Nintendo consoles. Next we have the Wii U. I mean, like sure it may have like sold poorly and like people may have had complaints about this, but personally I'm putting in like A tier. It's mostly because I just played Lego City Undercover on it. Like I played the hell out of Lego City Undercover out of it. Like like say whatever you want about like the games that I haven't touched in my life. Like most of them, like even if there are some that I like may not remember, like I may or may not have played some of these down here, but I just don't remember. Or like I may have played emulator versions. So emulator versions don't necessarily count, so I can't count those. Okay, so Xbox One. I'm gonna have to put that on B tier. You know what? I'm putting it in A tier, mostly because I've been playing Black Flag and GTA 5 on it, like mostly because like I have more games on my PS4 than any other consoles, so why not? I may as well. And then Xbox One X. I do not have this. 360. I'm putting it in B tier because recently I decided to revisit Batman Arkham Origins, and I'm trying to do this like counter attack takedown where you have to dodge the knife takedown 3 times in a row, like by pressing it instead of holding it, and like it's just not it wasn't just working for me on the Xbox 360 controller. I feel like I'm more comfortable like using my PS4 controller, a PS4 controller than Xbox controllers. Then you have the classic Xbox. Never touch these. Alright, so let me know your opinion on this. So on S tier I have the XL, DSXL, DSi, and because like I've been playing those recently, and I just decided to go for. I'm playing on my 3DS XL because I'm like currently shiny hunting right now. It's for a shiny dino, if you must ask. I'm currently over 3,000 encounters in. I phased for shiny Boldor, but like I just hope it doesn't take so much out of my life. Like I'm not even gonna get into more details than that. So for DSi, there's like I just play nothing but like Pokemon games on it, but you know. And I'm also not gonna say anything more that will like get Papa Nintendo knocking on my door, so I'm just gonna stop there. But for Nintendo Wii, like who didn't have this? I mean, probably some of you, but like if you had this and you didn't have Wii Sports, like you know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, obviously you would have to. Like it already was included if you bought it, like at its time, like the Nintendo Wii. Plus, I remember playing I think Ben 10 Protector of Earth and Crash Band that one Crash Bandicoot game with my uncle. I was like pretty bad. Like that's like an understatement. But because like back in the day when when I was younger and I was died to like say the first boss, I just like dropped the game and never played it again because I was like that scared. Like I didn't know any better, so yeah, I didn't even try. So PS4, played a lot of games on it like Skyrim, Spider-Man, like and then Red Dead. Mostly because like I didn't really think anything of PC gaming. Like mostly because I think my PC was like kind of shit. PS5. I actually wanted one, but because there was this whole shortage and like the ones that were in stock were being scalped, it was like really hard to get your hands on. Like one of my uncles like tried to get it for me as a gift, but like it took him like months to like try to get his hands on one. It wasn't exactly easy, but like now that the shortage has ended, it was like really refreshing to hear that it's not so much of a hassle to get a PS5 now if you want one. PSP. I only played like 3 games out of it, like I just mentioned. I think SpongeBob, not Battle for Bikini Bottom, the Yellow Avenger, I think it was. Then we have the Avengers game. I forgot what it's called. No, it was called Superhero Squad, like based on the TV show. So I think it might be something to do with that. And then Daxter. Like those are like the 3 games that I can actually remember playing. I don't believe I've finished any of those because like for the SpongeBob game, I got like soft lock somewhere and I didn't know what to do. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the next console. Nintendo Switch. Yeah, those like the games are fantastic that like for the Switch. Like Breath of the Wild, I have like over 400 hours in Breath of the Wild. Like I like finished Tears of the Kingdom, found all the shrines and all that. Like I beat the main story, and you know, like it was like and like all that stuff. Like it was just like fantastic games, but like terrible hardware. Like if you want to play like Fortnite on it, which I tried when I first got into Fortnite, like through Switch of all consoles, which I didn't know. I didn't exactly know much about computers, let alone about like how consoles worked. So I'm gonna have to ask you to cut me a little bit of slack. A lot of Switch exclusives, but like terrible optimization for like more AAA titles. Like you can't even play The Witcher without it looking like a slideshow or like having it more having less pixels than one of those. Yeah, I can't make a joke out of this. I'm just gonna move on before I like make myself look more stupid than I already am. Nintendo Wii U. Like normally I know I would be like everyone else and just like dog on this like everyone else has, mostly because like people like I have no idea why actually. All I did was like watch a Mr. Who's the Boss, and as he said, Nintendo has reached that point where they can't just like top their own console that they have like created. It was the Wii was like a completely whole new console of its generation. It was like I don't even know how to put this into words. Like the Wii U Like, sure, it sold poorly, but for me, I just played this one game. It was called Lego City Undercover. I played the hell out of it. I already played the game, like, restarted the game like so many times, more times than I could count. I just played the hell out of just the one game, so I'm just putting it on A tier, mostly because of the game I played. Like, I didn't have like trouble with whatever, like I didn't have too much of a bad time with the experience overall. So yeah, Xbox One. I only have sorry, just the base Xbox One. Um, like I only played like I have to say 2-3 games. I can't even like 2 to 3 games. I don't even remember it. I know I just play. I've been playing Black Flag and GTA 5 on it. But like I only had that mindset mostly because I have more games on my PS4 than any other console. I play more on my PS4 than anything else, like at the time. But like recently, I just like decided to like not use my console since I got like an actually good PC that is not like complete shit. Now Xbox 360, like I tried reusing it like recently, like when I was replaying all the Arkham games, like in my own time. I was for context, I'm just playing on the hardest difficulty. I'm trying to do this blade takedown, whatever you call it, like this blade takedown, whatever you call it in Batman. That was like so hard on my Xbox controller because it doesn't feel responsive. Like when I'm pressing Y instead of just like holding it like normal to do the takedown. I only did it like once and like it's not even like registering, I feel like. And the ones for C tier, I don't even remember much. This is all I only remember like the one instance. I don't think I actually played on the 64. I probably could be wrong. I don't really remember much. Then here's all the consoles that I'd never touched in my life. I don't remember the names. I don't even know the names of some of these. I have never seen these three, like, for the life of me. I've never seen these until today, or at least as of recording this video. Alright, so let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know if you should tell me to delete my channel. I don't care what you comment, just as long as it like favors the algorithm. So just feel free to like the video if you liked it. You probably won't like it though. Like you probably don't like it, for all I know. I don't know. And be sure to subscribe if you want like well, don't subscribe for more gaming content, not for like more tier lists. Mostly because I don't actually like this is my first time ever doing a tier list recorded. First time I did a tier list, I did it with my friend. We were just like ranking Ben 10 aliens like together, like based on like their designs, I believe. Like it was on Discord. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video here. Thanks so much for watching, and please leave. I'm probably not gonna do another one of these.